What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Phones and Drones. Okay, thanks to onLeaks, we have our first look at the new OnePlus 10T. So for those of you that don't know, OnePlus skipped the T variant last year and it was kind of on a hiatus, but they're bringing it back and there's some interesting changes to it this year. So here's our first look, thanks to SmartPrix and onLeaks here for those pictures. Make sure to go follow them on Twitter. They always usually drop some of the best stuff. But the T variant in years past has always been the second flagship of the year, right? So OnePlus has always had their hypothetical 9 or 9 Pro, and then there's like a 10 and a 10T. So that's what we're going to look at this year. They've had these T variants in the past. It's usually every 6 months they refresh their flagship lineup, and this is no different. Finally, back in 2022, we're getting that T variant. A couple of notes that are interesting here. And this is making us believe that this T variant this year could be a substantial drop in price from OnePlus's prior pricing scheme. So first things first, it is said that the T variant of the 10 actually is made of plastic and glass. Not necessarily your higher end aluminum or stainless steel for the frame, it's going to be plastic. It's kind of unusual on a flagship level device, but it looks like that's what OnePlus is going to go for this year. In addition to that, we're getting a 6.7 inch Full HD Plus screen, 120 Hz refresh rate, which again is going to make everything look super smooth. It always does on these OnePlus devices. It's one of their best traits. Beyond that now also, you are going to get probably a Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. It's going to be Snapdragon's most recent flagship. A triple camera, 50 megapixel camera, a 16 megapixel ultra wide angle, and a 2 megapixel macro lens. Unfortunately, one of the big things missing here is a telephoto lens, which is going to mean you're not getting any optical zoom. You're going to get digital zoom. It's probably going to be cropped and it might top out at like 2.5x or something like that. I'm just spewing it off. This is all hypothetical, but do not expect any great zoom out of this phone. It's unfortunately going to be one of its negative characteristics, but when we get to the price point and some of these other traits in this phone, I think you guys might be pleasantly surprised. Beyond that also, we're getting a pretty insane 4800 milliamp hour battery. And what's awesome about this is there's rumors now that it's going to come with a 150 watt fast charging solution. Now, I want to preface this by telling you, for those of you interested in like, oh, jump through the roof in the US here for that, don't get too excited. For those of you that follow the channel, you know we did a first look at the OnePlus Ace that had a similar charging system, and just due to the charging infrastructure here, we cannot get that 150 watt fast charge. It'll cap about 120, but the difference between it is not neglectable, but it's only about 5 minutes saved for a full charge. You're still getting insanely fast charging speeds, and this will be no different. So I'm assuming there'll be different variants, or at least with various chargers in the box for international markets in the US. I'm probably going to assume ours is going to cap at 120. So just something to keep in mind. Not a deal breaker, but still an awesome feature to have. Now, getting down to the pricing of this, there's rumors that this could be anywhere from $500 to $600 only, which is phenomenally inexpensive for a flagship level device from OnePlus in recent years. So if this does hit that price point in the second half of the year, that could be an awesome look, and I'm sure it'll turn a lot of heads for people to look at this. We did our hands-on on the 10 and the 10 Pro. It was awesome. It's a great phone. The display always is bright and vibrant. The cameras are serviceable. Everything's just really good. Gaming, battery life, it's a great device. So my question is for you guys, are you interested in picking up a T series this year again? Or are you just going to pass it by? Are you done with OnePlus after their recent shift with Oppo and all that? Let us know. I'm very curious in the comments below. Are you going to be picking one up? Are you looking somewhere else? Does the Nothing Phone 1 kind of persuade you in a different direction? I know obviously in the US we're not really eligible for that, but you can always import it. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.